Oh, this is a nice song. This got promoted to Homicide. It's not a big deal, but it's not a small deal. Oh yeah, that's right. Crazy. She's dead.
All right,
no, it was a
gentlemen,
person.
take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
Rusty Galloway.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
The werewolf, huh?
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont.
Okay, let's go, Rusty. I'm gonna miss Bukowski. He seemed like more fun. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe Rusty will have my back.
Lousy coloring.
I'd rather
Okay.
you took the wheel.
Oh, I'm driving. Okay. I'm okay with that, Rusty.
Officer needs help, 103 and
Wasn't me.
Gently.
Any central unit, car 16.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or that dude. So they're both clearing the deck.
Jesus.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Sorry.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
You're an asshole, Rusty.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Makes sense to me.
I see any women this year.
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
The werewolf killer, or the werewolf, I guess, is the Black Dahlia murderer. I like calling him Black Dahlia better.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Thank you. Games with the boys? Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the party.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
Hell yeah, way to go, Phelps.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh, I probably can't show that on stream. Oh well. Too late. No one tell on me. I'll have to blur that out on YouTube. About to explode my anus. Nice, man. Happy for you.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good time to cover up some
Full party.
titties.
Kids park here. They use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. No, we'll just deal. Well, I wonder, I'm assuming Twitch doesn't automatically, like, go tits. So we'll see. More boobs. The guys want boobs. Oh, we got it. More booba.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay. Size 8 shoe.
Cause of death?
Boobies.
Could be the head injuries.
Cause of death could be the head injuries? Dude, look at her face.
Cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Ah, yes, a wrist. She married?
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Makes sense to me. Stealing some jewelry. So she's got a shoe print on her chest.
Interesting.
Black Dahlia? Is that it? I can't touch the boobies. Okay.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
DD. Black Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as
I don't know
mine.
what Tex is.
Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
I'm just trying to get my volume right on. There we go. Something like that. Alright, let's check out these other clues.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Puzzle, huh? Okay. That's not right. That's also not right. Ta-da! Bomba Club.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
What a fancy lighter. I got hers. Mo Bamba. The Mo Bamba Club.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
The Booba Club. Hilarious. I'm a simple man. You say boobs, I laugh. That's it? There's nothing else good in there? Okay, nothing. There's really nothing else in here I can look at? Yeah, that's all he's pulling out, so whatever. Okay. Is that all the clues at the scene?
Can we get to the bomb?
Yep.
A man could die of thirst from a case like this.
Itchy nostril. Alright, well, do we, anyone have anything to say?
I need to get back to it, Phelps.
Okay. You, what did you see?
Out of the way. This report doesn't need a dozen pictures of your pinstriped ass.
Rusty, will you drive? You can Rusty drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Exactly where you want to go.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. I've been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We'll found it.
Huh. I guess that makes sense. But Phelps is onto something. He's got that new homicide intuition. Baba.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Oh, knows her by name.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Nice. You can go for 3 fingers of rye right now.
Know how to dance to bebop.
Realistically, Brian, I feel like a real cop would have checked for semen. Like, just look. I feel like the coroner would do that too, but that's
Detective
probably a
Phelps,
good call.
LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
You going to pay for that?
Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
This guy's either acting well or he cares. So.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Okay, I'm gonna good cop this. He's had a friend die.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11.
Oh.
If it helps, I made the guy's license.
That's very convenient. Your face is glitching out a bit, bud, but whatever. Apex, hell yeah, dude. Well, you've never played Apex? Great game.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
That is very useful. What's this guy's name again? McCole. Ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
And she also wasn't wearing
Wore
a
red
wedding ring.
garnet ring. On the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
He's a little shifty. Bad cop.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Oh.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Knowledge of the husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
He's shifty again. He's very... He's looking at me straight right now. I'm gonna bad cop here, I think.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Oh dear.
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Yeah, there really are some great facial expressions. That guy's face was like glitching out. Okay, so let's call and get this dude's... Let's give him the license plate number, I imagine, is what we're about to do.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was
Okay.
just starting to warm up nicely.
I don't care about this. Can I use the phone, lady? Oh, it's over here. That's not even the right phone I was looking at. Whatever.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
How can I help, detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate 2boy8899.
Oh,
Yes,
before B was
detective.
Bravo.
I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Okay, so murder victim. Let's drive here. Let's drive so I can collect my thoughts. Murder victim got into a spat with her husband. Came to the bar a little early, lifted a few too many. Went home with her Randy. Husband refused to pick her up because of their spat. I'm assuming this random dude killed her. Maybe he's not random. Maybe there's some sort of tie. We'll find the incentive here.
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst to fringe.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
This is the start of a fun relationship, Rusty. I should have got him to drive anyway. Whatever, we're just cruising now. I really wish there was old-timey songs that played while I was driving. I don't want to set the world on fire. Quaint property. Rusty mailbox. All right, Mr. Henry, are you home?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh, he's not home. Oh, broken window. Oh, this music's creepy.